Valentine is coming.
Where is your boyfriend? Hey friends, what's up? Karibuni tena sana to my YouTube channel. It's me, Stepho. If you're new here, welcome to the family and thank you so much for joining me. So for today, as you can already tell from the video, I am going to be reacting and responding to your Valentine horror stories. Where's your boyfriend? Your man are getting flowers when I get friend. Anyways, so yeah, so a few days ago I asked you guys on my Instagram and also on my Twitter for your Valentine horror stories, and yo, a lot of people are gonna be scared. A lot of people are gonna be scared.
Ooh, a lot of people will be scared here. A lot of people will be scared.
Shaka. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Also, we're also going to be doing my makeup. I have missed doing sit down videos. It's been a hot minute. So yeah, second of all, I just want to say thank you so much. At this juncture, I'd rather cook, I beg you. We hit 3K subscribers and now we're on the bloody road to 4K subscribers. Who you know? Who you know? I'll wait. Here we are. So yeah, without further much ado, let's get to this video. Okay guys, so as you can already tell, my brows are done. I don't know if you can see. For those people who've been here long enough, then I think you have seen me change my brow game very often. But yeah, so I went and had my eyebrows threaded. Now let me tell you a funny story. So kitambo, I used to have my brows cutted na wembe. A razor, yeah, a razor. But then they used to cut off probably too much, or it was never to my liking, and then I moved to threading, which used to be so painful. And I remember the last time I was threaded, I don't have much hair on my brows, so I don't know what this babes was trying, and she removed a lot of them. And then I grew out my brows, and for now a while I've always liked the feathery look, and up to now I still like it, because I don't know if you can see. Maybe if I brought you guys a bit closer, you'd see, like, I like the feathery type of look. And so yesterday I went and had my eyebrows threaded. Thread! I think I forgot the pain. It's, I don't know, for the people who thread regularly, maybe it's not a thing to them, but if you've been growing out your brows and then after a long while you decide to thread, but again, I was just like, nah. But anyways, I got them done and I really like how my brows are. So yeah, without further much ado, I feel like I'm talking a lot, so let us get into that. Hey, let's get into that. See, first of all, I need my water. I need to hydrate. 1 minute. So my brows are done, and today we're going to be using this primer. We're going to be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Poreless Face Primer. So yeah, but otherwise I hope you guys have been doing well. First of all, thank you also again for the much love you guys have been showing to my videos. Yo, thank you, especially the birthday one. I feel like that is the video that brought so much, what am I going to say, so much traffic to my channel. I usually use my hands to spread my primer across my face. So yeah, before this I had just, you know, just a little skin prep. I had used this Dr. Botanicals facial oil and of course sunscreen. You cannot be walking in these streets without sunscreen. So yeah, so for my eyes today, I'm going to try something and it could go south, honestly. And I don't think I'm ready, but yeah, we're going to be doing my eyes last. Shaka. So yeah, so let's start with the first horror stories. Why I am not in this horror story, why I'm not giving a story time of my own, is because one, but I've never really celebrated Valentines. So yeah, I cannot speak for Valentines, but I decided to do this video. And then another thing is, I had seen so many. Initially I wanted to do a Valentine's lookbook, but then I decided, I feel like everyone is just doing it, so let me just be different, because I mean it's Stepho. You may choose whatever. So yeah, okay, let's start. So for my foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline New York Super, this is the which one is this one called? The 24-hour Super Stay Foundation, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, so the first person, he was a guy. He said, hi, I dated a girl for 5 months and we split recently because I found out her Valentine's, I found out her Valentine's is her boyfriend for 4 years. I shouldn't be laughing because it's not funny. If this happened to me, I feel like, you know, the man would just go missing, you know. thoughts and prayers to his family, wherever he would be, but that's metaphorically speaking. But surely people had really moved. So you were dating these babes for five months, and all along she had been 4 years. 4 years, but like that's a whole secondary school education. That's a child who's already started walking and going to school. People are out here being played. So yeah, another thing about my foundation is I let my foundation, like immediately I've applied, I use setting spray. I got this trick from Jackie Aina. So yeah, I'm just going to set. So yeah, I'm using the Colourpop All Stay setting spray. By the way guys, I really like that setting spray. So yeah, I'm sorry to this guy. I can imagine you were really planning for her this Valentine's, only for her to be like deuces. So yeah, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't be laughing, but then again, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
The next one was from a babe, and she says, my ex left me a few days to Valentine's Day last year via a WhatsApp text. If I'm being honest guys, I don't really, first of all, WhatsApp text, say if you weren't online, just like I'm online. You know, there are days where you just don't feel like going online, so you'd have probably not gone online. A lot of Valentine's, you are there breaking your bank account to do the mad thing, and then then you come online and you're just like, sorry. Friend, do you see this base? Do you see this base? I really did not come to play. I was like, no, sweetie. No, always remember to blend your foundation down to your neck. You don't want to be looking here like an Oompa Loompa.
This is for Rachel, you big fat white man. Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your trifling dirty white racist ass big fat bitch, Oompa Loompa body ass bitch.
So yeah, next we're going to be going in with my Illegal Pro Concealer. Okay, there. So we're going to, and then we're going to go in with my Fit Me Maybelline concealer. I really like this one, especially for contouring. You know, have you guys seen that video for if the men get to know that we can shift, they're going to tell the church.
If men find out that we can rearrange the bones of our face, we're finished. We might as well pack our bags and go to the nunnery.
The next one reads, me and this man, we were doing so well. You thought, sweetie, you thought. Me and this man, we were doing so well. I thought to myself, this is my dream relationship. See, that's really the problem. Immediately, you start feeling like, this is the man of my dreams. Let me tell you guys, when I was younger, I used to know if something was serious, that I would, like, if I've not planned our baby's names with you, then but I get afraid we weren't going anywhere. But sometimes I ask myself, look where we are now. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So yeah, so she says, me and this man, we were doing so well. I thought to myself, this is my dream relationship, till on Friday when he ghosted me for a day, and after unanswered calls, he dumps me via text. I don't understand why people are dumping people via text. I feel like that is the most ghetto and shadiest thing. Did you ask this person out on a text? So why are you dumping them on a text? I don't know. I would prefer a call. Imagine after they hang up on you, but a text. Anyways, he said he'd have found someone else and I've decided it's this someone else. Hey, this city ain't for the weak. When he said he found someone else, let me tell you, he probably was, you know, with this other babe for the longest time, and he just decided, it reminds me of that episode of Love Island. By the way guys, I've been watching so much Love Island, so if my Love Island just jumps out, if I start saying I'm actually getting quite livid, yeah, you just know, Lo Babes has been watching a lot of Love Island. Yeah, it reminds me of that episode when, you know, after, for those Love Island fans who would understand, when Kinamoli May, Amy had gone for Casa Amor, and then when they came back, and then Amy was telling Curtis, I came here to tell you that I loved you.
I was coming back here to tell you that I loved you. I was coming back here to tell you I loved you, right?
And the way Curtis was looking at her, shaka. So yeah, why I also decided to blend out my contour first is because I want my concealer to sit. You shouldn't like blend it almost immediately. So yeah, so this babe DMs and she's like, we were planning to do something cute with this guy on Valentine's. That's how it starts. So we had everything planned. Cash was saved. Yani everything was going as planned. Yani I was so excited for this Valentine's, to be honest. Oh, but when the night before Valentine's, you see, it always happens a night too before Valentine's. I got a text from him saying that his G-papa or his grandfather had died and he has to go for the funeral. He has to go to Shags. So of course, like the loving girlfriend I was, I confronted him. But Bado, I had questions because it happened so suddenly. Okay, but I can imagine. I mean, I don't blame her for questioning. But anyways, but when God says you gotta go, you gotta go. So she said because it happened so suddenly, I tried to understand. So on that day, I just went out with my girls. Then as I was passing by social media, Mimi, I see somebody's son posting pics in Garden City Big Square. It was all a lie. We love to see it with somebody's daughter who was on me. It was on me. Anyway, so I DM'd his bro. Smart move, because if you DM'd him, ingekuwa tu bala. So I DM'd his brother and I asked him if there was any funeral. And he was like, nah. And I was like, you're sure? And he was like, yeah, the grandfather died. Yes.
Ha! How possible we hear of this?
When I get friend, mimi nilijicheka too. Of course, I confronted him, nikamwacha. Cause I also liked him that much. Well, next question. Of course, I confronted him. Nikamwacha cause I also liked him that much. I just wanted, the vacation we had planned. So anyway, I called it quits. But wasi nilijiembarrass, cause kwanza you should have seen me telling my girls when we had planned the whole vacay. People are out here re-killing family members. Hey, Shaka! This motherfucker playing me!
Ooh, this motherfucker playing with me!
Okay, so now that the concealer is blended in, oh my god guys, I really love this base. Like, it is looking flawless. Period. So we're going to be setting my under eye using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Guys, this thing is a lifesaver. I have used their translucent powder. I think there was a time I was using Sasha Cosmetics the Buttercup powder, but I really like this one. I don't know, I really like it. So yeah, so we're just going to dip in my beauty blender and then you tap off the excess. I found it, guys. Okay, so it starts my Valentine's horror story. So there's this fine ass man, and it's always this fine looking ones, this fine ass man who was hitting on me, but he wasn't so straightforward with it. He was kind of shy. So I went on he was kind of shy, I guess. So on Valentine's Day I went to class because it's business as usual. And why I also like using this beauty blender is because I'm able to like tap on my nose, like exactly where I had kept the nini. Anyways, so yeah, she went to class, business as usual. After class, Mans called me and asked if he could take me out on a date. And sis was happy, was mad happy. I was so excited because I really liked him. I texted all my friends that I had a date with him. So let me tell you guys, all girls, but I get friend, we have those 2 or 3 friends that when things are going so well, we're just like, baby girl. It's about time. And this committee helps you, with the outfit. They help you what to wear, what makeup look to go for. Sweetie, this committee, they're like the most important. And when you mess up, they're the first ones we run to. Anyways, so she says she texted all her friends that she had a date. I went back home, started getting ready for the date. He had told me to text him when I was ready so that he can come pick me up. When I told you I texted this man, called him like 5 times and he wouldn't respond. I literally saw him online and he wouldn't bloody respond. I finally got tired and just got in bed, but my friends are the nicest. They took me out instead. Sorry guys, I've lost the DM again. Yeah, took me out instead. So the next day, I was on IG being a complete FBI. Friends, I understand you babes. We don't call them FBI, so we call them Instagram forensic specialists. It's an actual thing. We will stalk you and we will find you. So yeah, and she saw a picture he was tagged by his girlfriend. They were together on Valentine. Months. You were in school. You were tired. You probably had a long day. You had assignments, projects, all those things. Someone texts you, tells you to get ready. So you went, you did the makeup, the clothes, everything. And the audacity, the tenacity, the capability. No, honestly, sometimes I feel like I don't know what to say, guys. So yeah, they were together on Valentine's Day. Then later, the excuse of a man texted me like, oh my god, you must hate me right now, please let me explain.
You what?
And some effed up shit after that. I have never talked to that man again. I blocked his ass, as you should have, babes. Blocked Instagram, blocked Twitter, blocked like that to me.
بلوك على الفيسبوك، بلوك على الواتساب، بلوك تليفونات، بلوك انستجرام، بلوك عفوا بلوك.
How? And you know, I feel like what actually doesn't stir me, if I'm being honest, the snaking doesn't stir me. It's the text that came after the snaking. Hat, you must probably hate me right now. Congratulations, Albert Einstein, for that beautiful discovery you have just made now. Of course. What? Anyways, but I know my clown self would probably have listened to him. Kitambo. My clown self Kitambo would probably have given this man a chance and, you know, wanted to listen to him. But anyways, we don't do that anymore. So yeah, I'm using my the Saharan, sorry, blush all-in-one palette. I'm confusing it because I got it from asminibeauty.com. So yeah, and they're also having mad sales. You should definitely go check them out. So yeah, for this Valentine season. Do you see how I have given my face definition? So now that I feel like I have baked enough, I'm going to dust off the excess powder using my LA Girl Pro Face HD definition matte press powder. And yeah, so we're going to be reading the next one. Where's my brush? So yeah, so the next one says, so this guy asked me out for Valentine's and I said yes because I really wanted to go out. But my girlfriend, just take yourself and you dream, Kamisa. This thing's for because you just wanted to go out. They could always go south. So yeah, anyways, so I put on we planned to meet at 3 p.m. at his place, then we head out after. So I put on my favorite black dress and I got there by 3. Wow, you love a girl who keeps time. But he wasn't home. Why would you tell someone to go to your house and they wasn't even there? Yeah. And I got there by 3, but he wasn't home. So he sent his friend, a girl, to come pick me up with Anduzi. I'm not understanding. Why was he sending someone? Where was he? What was the reason? I am so tempted to ask, you know, and wait for him at her place. Wait, so where was he in the first place? He said he was far and was waiting for Anduzi Pia to pick him up. Okay. And guess what? He gets there at 7. Wait, so you sat in this girl's house. Did you know her? Me, isn't it? You were supposed to meet at 3. I get dolled up, dressed up. I go to your house. You're not there. You're sending someone else to come pick me with Anduzi. And then you're telling me you're far. So why were you telling me? And then he comes up at 7, 4 hours later. Okay, I don't know even I'm complaining because I'm waiting for someone and I'm 4 hours later, but this is not about me. Anyways. And he starts cooking at it because it's her friend's mom's birthday. And by the time they're done, it's almost... This is Valentine's. Hey? And guess what? So yeah, he starts cooking by the time their dad's almost 8. When I ask him if we're still going to leave, he says yes. Long story short, we ended up at some servant's quarter opposite their apartment with some of the food they had cooked in a bowl for us to eat with him, his friend, and his friend's boyfriend. I was so mad he didn't get car home. I took an Uber home and paid it by myself. A waste of glam. And after some time, I came to find out that the guy had been dating all that, and they were both expecting a kid. This Valentine's not again, I'm only spending it with friends I love so dearly. And that's on period. But sister, my god, my chest. What? How? No. It's his friend's mom's birthday. And then servant's quarter eating. And he had still told you that you are going to leave eventually. Only God can see you.
Only God can save me.
I'm going to set my face using the Colourpop All Star face setting spray. Sorry, I really like this setting spray, guys. This guy was really trying to vibe. I was open to ideas and whatever. So he asked if we could go on a date and I agreed. Now this guy made a big deal about it, gassing me up the whole week leading up to this date. So of course I knew we were doing some extra shit. Saturday comes and he said he'd pick me up at 1. MF. Motherfucker. Shows up at 3:30, feeling nothing by the way. I would know, and tells me Ati, oh, I was waiting for my mom to bring the car. So we head and he starts asking me where we are going.
Jesus!
Supposed to come at 1, you come at 3:30. Then where were you going? Where were you driving to? Me hata neza shuka hiyo gari. This guy, so yeah, I'm like, nigga, you're the one who planned this thing, so you see, you should have known where we were going. This guy pulls over on the side of the road and calls one of his friends, a girl, on where we can go on a date. Because Kilimani, Kilelesha sides. Already I knew. This babe said, already I knew this one was on a budget and probably a curfew. Actually a big age. I suggested for you Chinese restaurant. One, because I was hungry and angry. And this guy was taking 20 years to make up his mind. At least his friend had suggested the same thing, so he was comfortable. When we got to the place, and because I had been there, I already knew what to order. I just ordered the same thing as me. Oh, he just ordered the same thing as me after triple checking that the food was within his budget. After eating, the bill is brought. And kawaida Kenyan waiters, they put the bill in the middle. Since I didn't propose this date, I knew this shit wasn't on me. I didn't bother touching it. Now, I feel like it's always such a debate on who should pay on the first date, but I feel like first impressions always matter. Call me Shantishal or anything, but I feel like at least for the first date, when I get friend, you guys just pay. So so yeah, I knew this shit wasn't on me. I didn't bother touching it. After stalling, he picks up the bill and he's like, how much are you charging? I told him, you're the one who called me Han, it's your bill. Sweetie said, no ma'am, no sir. She said, So me, in my confusion, I was like, Kwani, how much was it? And then I looked at the bill and it was 2K plus some change. Really, nigga? Really? Me and my proud ass starts laughing and I told him this isn't a figure to split if I'm being honest. Homeboy opened his wallet, counted his minimum thousands and removed his share to the last shilling. Man's was like 1,000 bob and 27 bob. Then double checked with his calculator, as in this guy has the audacity to even produce coins, and then he consistently decides to go to the toilet. The waiters around us started laughing when he left, and even I did too, because honestly, what the hell, I didn't know whether to do cash or pesa or swipe, because that figure was just stupid. I paid my guy and this guy comes back just as I've paid to come feed me this VS of how he's been looking forward to this date and he can't wait for me. Babe said nigga got ghosted faster than lightning. Okay, so this one says, well, mine is weird. When DMs start like this, I just know, tasty. Mine is weird. So I've been having a thing with one of my friend's ex.
Electric chair.
Well, she's aware, but decided to end the relationship. But we decided to end our friendship and whatnot. See, we've been doing the dirty for like the past 3 months and sis got bad feelings. And worst part, he even tells his guys tukiwa pamoja vile nitakafiwa, lakini boy child hunighost ananipigia tu akidai. And me and my damn self ways always goes back na correspond in 25 seconds. I'm even getting him a Valentine's gift that's breaking my bank account. And that's not it. My ex has started creeping back. Na kuna vile naona, why not have some fun? Babe said I actually like getting my heart broken. Like what the actual, you know. I'm not gonna read the rest of the DM because I felt like that part was a bit too personal and everything, and I will address it to her personally. But there's only so much that I can do to like tell you, but it should be you to get yourself out of that situation. But anyway guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I can't even quite even have this. So yeah, I've just popped on the lashes, put on this inner corner shadow. This is from Shop Glam Beauty in the shade Zoa. That shit pops. So yeah, and I decided to have my locks down. I feel like they've been up for like a whole month. My head is feeling so relieved. But anyways, thank you guys so much for all of you who shared your stories. I'm really sorry to everything that you guys went through, but anyways, we move regardless. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to tap the notifications bell to get a notification every time your girl uploads. And I feel like I've not said this in such a long time, but if you're like an oldie here, you already know. All non-asked for useless bagalistic comments shall be deleted and the users quickly and promptly blocked. Period. So yeah, until next time guys, bye. Oh guys, one more thing, I forgot to share this. So on my Insta story, if you follow me on my Instagram, you would already know this, but if you don't, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So yeah, so your girl is actually going to start doing people's makeup occasionally. Very often I get these DMs, hi, do you do people's makeup? What are your rates? So yeah, I'm going to tell you guys eventually when I actually start. But if you're interested, feel free to DM me and maybe we can do a little something. So yeah, I'm going to be doing people's makeup, and also I'm going to be filming and editing it just the way I usually do on my Instagram. So if you're interested, then hit your girl up. Anyways, bye.